Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Plume, Lumière Tarot. I hope you are doing good. Right now, I'm ready for you, Virgo. This is your turn for the month of February 2021. So here it is. The first two cards that I have for you right now. Into the energy card, you have Action, the card number 17. And into the Akashic cards, you have the Four of Roses, which, okay, I'm going to explain both of them. So I'm going to go with the mildest one. Here, this card, Action. This is a time for you to be a little more aggressive into those objectives, into those goals that you fix for yourself. Right now, you've been pushing a lot of efforts. You see that white horse? This is the effort you made, and that brought you ahead. Although, look at this one here. This is the effort that still needs to be done. So there's a lot of effort required for you to get to your goal. The thing is that, of course, you already will tell me, okay, yeah, but we've been pushing so hard already, but you know what? Just a little bit more, and you're going to get it. Now, this one card here. This could be someone into your life. It could be one of a business partner. It could be your loved one. It could be one of your boss or one of your employee. It could be somebody you are in contact with on a regular basis. It could be a friend too. But this person actually is kind of a very egotistical. This person has a very big ego and think of herself or himself a lot, is priority or top priority, while your priority are mandatory. So this is about what I want to say. So at what point in time does that make enough is enough? This is for you to determine. Although there's one thing for sure. If you hope for improvement, there's going to be a drastic change that you're going to have to make into this relationship if you want something to work out. Okay, you're going to have to put some efforts or simply decide at what time enough is enough. So this is the message that this Four of Roses has for you. So now let's focus on the spread of cards that I have for you for this month of February, Virgos. So let's have a big picture first, and then let's focus first of all into those cards right in the middle that are indicating to me, it's a big indication to me how you feel right now. So the three cards in the center are the Six of Swords, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Seven of Wands. Your real feeling right now, Six of Swords. I have the feeling that you adjust into a transitory, into a change time, a period of change. You feel it, you know it. There's something inside of you that right now is trying to, there's the you inside that is tired of a situation and you're ready to make the change, because the Eight of Cups is telling me that you're going to turn your back to a situation. When you find that card, the Eight of Cups, it's just because you're not fired of a situation, you're not fired from a job. You fired a company that gave you a job. Can you see the difference? It's just because at a certain point you realize that there's nothing for you, and then you decide to turn your back and move on to something else. So there's a let go that's happening here. The Seven of Wands, that's right above it, just like that cross the path of those two cards. This person is a very courageous person, and this could be you. So this Seven of Wands is the one that believes in himself, is ready to conquer, ready to explain what he feels inside, but also he's going to finally listen to his own rules instead of being imposed someone else's rule. He's going to listen to his own rule and make himself to be heard. So this takes courage to do, and you're going to have this courage. You're going to find it. At the base, what you'd like to be, you're really into, you have in mind an ideal situation. You have in mind a situation, a loving relationship, what it should be. You have an image in your head, you have an image in your heart of what things should be. And actually, this is what you have into your heart. Right behind you, we can see that there's a kind of a nostalgia that's over there. There are some picture of the past that you keep in mind. Maybe it's a relationship with that friend or with your lover or with your husband or wife or whatever. There's a picture of something that you used to be that was a happy time for you. Or it could also mean that some people are exerting on you certain emotional blackmail, you know? And it's just like it hurts. So you have this right behind you. In the present time, though, what we can see a very courageous person, a person that has built up herself. You have all you need to really be confident to yourself because you've been piling up money, making sure you were okay, making sure you were looking way in advance, you know, planning, making sacrifices, you know, and this is you in the present times, and you are right into that. The next card talks about an immediate future, something that's just on the tip of your nose. There's a new opportunity. Actually, the destiny is going for you. There's an offer that's going to be there. There's some new situation. There's certainly a change. Things that are the life that you're having, or the period you're crossing right now is called to change. So there's something that's going to change right now. There's something that's not going to stay the way it is. I call it a card of destiny. You're not due to stay exactly the way you are right now. You're not due for that. You're too smart for that, okay? So here it is. Where are you going to find yourself? Okay, if there's a change into partnership that is happening here, or if there's a change into your love life that's happening here, if the change over here are concerning some life situation, you know, it could be into your house, into your apartment, into your plan, whatever it is. What I see where you're going to find yourself is probably you spend some money onto something, and you know what? It's possible that you're going to lose that money. It's possible that this is a bad financial move that you did. Maybe you trusted somebody that didn't need to be trusted. Or it could be because you have to make some definite investment on something that was not planned for you to do right away that's going to be there. So if it's a partnership that you had here and you decide to, don't go anymore with the person that used to be your partner, then it's possible that you're going to have to buy a share. Or it could be because you're going to have to buy new material that you were not expecting that you would have to buy right away. So, I don't know exactly what it could be, but of course I'm doing a general reading here. So it's going to be for you to connect the dots together. The next card is the perception that people are having with you when they're looking at you. So they look at somebody that's really trying very hard to keep the balance. Look at that little guy walking on a wire, okay? But you're trying hard to mend everything together in a stable situation, to stabilize everything. You could be between two things. You could be hesitating between two jobs, two-person, what your head is telling you, what your heart is telling you. It could be just this type of, it's just that type of balance that you're trying to keep. It could be anything. Could be just that. The card of hope, and the biggest hope and the biggest fear. I don't think it's a big fear. You have the card of the Knight of Cups here. This card is telling you that no matter what is happening here, you have a close friend, you have a family member or close friend, somebody that's very much there for you. This person might have a romantic interest, but it's not something that I'm going to say lightly. I'm going to just say that this person has a lot of love and respect for you and is going to be there for you. So it could be simply a friend, or it could be someone with a love interest. But it doesn't mean that exactly it could be a love interest, but it could be somebody that is interested into you. But no matter what, this person, you don't have to take advantage of someone, but if the person is there and is a nice, loyal friend, well, why not? Why not try to have somebody at least you can talk to and exchange with, and have some pleasure, especially when things are getting very hectic. The card that crown your cards, your reading. Well, you remember when I told you that there's a change coming. There's a big change coming. Destiny is on the road, on the way for you. And look at what is coming at the end over here. You have the Knight of Sword. The Knight of Sword is a person that takes decision quite fast, sometimes too fast, okay? So those opportunities that are coming, you're going to have to face it very quickly and decide quickly. And I think you will have no choice. It doesn't mean it's going to be too fast. That just means right here that you would have no choice to make it that way. If you decide, you have to decide quick because the opportunity is there. You take the boat or you don't. You don't, the boat is gone. Okay, so this is about what I can see with this card there. The last 4 cards, I'm going to just call it so you can see it on the screen. You have the Tower, which is a card of instability. You have the 2 of Swords. You have the 4 of Wands. You have the 7 of Cups. This might not be for you. This might be for someone that you know well, somebody that is close to you. It seems like the base for somebody are going to be destroyed or are going to be totally gone. Like you don't know anymore where you are. You don't know anymore what you're doing. You don't know anymore what is going on. The stability, the life of somebody is going to be very much hectic, very unstable. And this person is facing something that she was not ready to face in this time, at this moment. And it could be a family member. It could be a close person that you know. But hopes are all permitted because everything is not gone. Everything is not totally destroyed. This person finally will find some support, and there's going to be some other choices to make. So I'm not saying that these are opportunity necessarily, but I'm saying that there are going to be major change and major choices to make for this person. So this story here is not finished, okay? This is just the beginning. The last 2 cards I'm going to show you, there's this card of the City and the card of Exercise. Okay. Is it because some of you are going to change office into a place? Maybe some people are going to return to the city for work, or is it because there are going to be some changes into your working habit? This is a possibility. Of course, we are at a time of everything is insecure everywhere in the world, so we don't have to be that, how do you call that? Well, it changes everywhere, so we don't have to one day they have one thing, and the next day they have something else. So we're all waiting for the news all the time. So I have some question marks here, wondering. Having the card of the city right here might imply that there are some people that are going to have to return to work into an office, into a city. That's possible, or simply because there are going to be some change that is going to be taking places concerning the work area. Over here you see exercise. Okay, for some of you that didn't think about doing much into that period of confinement and difficult time that we have right now, maybe you should look at some little bit of activities, some activities you should be doing just to shape up yourself a little bit, just to be like more at peace with yourself. So this is pretty much the reading that I had for you, Virgo, for this month of February. I wish I would have something nice and romantic for the Valentine's week or something. Right now it seems like there's maybe some loving interest, but right now there's a lot of change. So you take care, everyone. Hope you to read your comments, and I hope to see some thumbs up, and I also hope that you're going to subscribe. So take care of yourself, everyone. See you soon.